My name is Ogbonna, popularly known as IK Ogbonna, actor, producer, a Chop Life gang member, sweet boy. As a producer, my first love is acting. My first passion is acting, but I'm into the industry, show business. Where apart from the show, you have to also face the business part of it. And I'm a businessman. I like to tell stories in my head. I like to bring them out to life. Most of my scripts are stories that I create in my head, and I just get someone to screenplay because I'm not really good with screenplay. I did Exes Luggage in 2017, and since then I've been trying to work on the part two. But sometimes the experience in the cinemas is not that great. It's really hectic trying to sell movies in Nigeria, trying to get people to watch your movies, trying to get your returns. It's a hustle on its own. So I would not want to use the word not encouraging, but it is almost not encouraging. I mean, if things were that easy, I probably would have done about 100 movies by now, but I try my best. So one thing we should look out for is the part two of Excess Luggage, definitely coming out between now and next year. And apart from that, I just released Customer Care Service. It's on Nevada Bridge Production. I have a few other projects that will be coming out this year, that I'll be producing this year, might come out next year. But my major production that I'm looking forward to is the Excess Luggage Part 2 because a lot of people enjoyed it, and I can't wait to bring them another version of the story, basically.
You know how we say beauty is in the eye of the credit card holder. And you don't need makeup, cuz
makeup needs me.
You are so hot you started global warming. Queen Bee, go and slay for me and for everyone. World domination is yours.
Bianca, what's going on? What's happening? Hey! We took it on.
Did you even see the bags that came in with how many days did they intend to stay? 1, 2, 3, 7 minutes?
I said shut up.
Oh, please. What are you doing here? What? Must you shout to Madam Masquerade? How dare you? A private visit?
Chukudududuru, it's like you're back.
No, he's not back. He's still on his way home.
Shut up! Move this thing out of here! I said move this thing out!
How could you bring back those maggots into our home?
I mean, we're not talking about loyalty to friendship. We're talking about loyalty to family.
They are unhealthy. They are diseased. I know the story. I know they're diseased, and I know.
Enough!
Personally, I like playing roles that takes me away from being IK, completely away from being IK. And because of the stereotype in Nollywood, most times you get the scripts where you're playing a lover boy, fine boy, rich man. It's always the same thing, business owner. And when I get these stories where I have to play something that takes me completely away from anything I know about myself, it brings out the best in me. I did that in Excess Luggage. There's a movie called Stop. There's another movie called Showbiz, and now Washerman. So when I got the script from Etinosa, I think I was in America that time. I was in Atlanta when she called me and told me about the story, and I fell in love with the story instantly. I was actually supposed to be heading to London for another movie, but because of how interesting that story was, I really wanted to play that role. So I came down back to Nigeria and got it out of the way. And interestingly, people still love the movie till date. You know, I think I saw Etinosa about a week ago on set together, and she was telling me that we should work on a part 2 of Washerman, and I'm all up for it. You know, as far as the story is nice as the first one was, or better, I mean, I wouldn't mind having a part 2 of that one as well.
And doctor, you mean say two people when get AS genotypes no fit marry each other?
Not be so, I mean. The advice we dey give people be say, before them enter any serious relationship, make them shine their eye, know their genotypes, plus their partner own. And if two people they at risk to born pikin when fit get sickle cell anemia.
Okay, that is not necessary. I mean, our parents knew nothing about any so-called genotype when they got married, yet they gave birth to healthy children.
I know, AG, and I agree with you. But you need to understand that our parents were ignorant. But now that we know these things, we can't just wish them away.
I am definitely not going down alone.
My friend, park this car, park your motor, park your motor. Because here, I want to cut down food, I can clear this container. I don't move.
Let's get to business. Oh, condom! Protection.
Baba, 5 days ago, in 5 days now. What is the problem? That is my Ebola I get. So come and have what come. I get Ebola, all Ebola like. Everywhere, everybody just run for me.
Could this be my next victim?
Well, there's a saying out there, general belief that actors are broke, and I would strongly differ with that saying, because you're only broke if you want to be broke. I believe that to succeed in any business, you need to understand the business in its entirety, and apply wisdom where wisdom should be applied. The biggest challenge I faced in Nollywood was my startup, you know, because I wasn't that much a good actor, and aside from that, I know we faced a lot of challenge with the pay, because I wasn't a known name at that time, so I wasn't getting that much of pay, you know. It was more like I was sustaining myself mostly from other businesses that I had running, and I think that helped me to package myself the right way, because I mean, you can hear them filming outside there, it's all the noise, but we stay focused here, right? The pay wasn't that good, wasn't that great, so I wasn't, because of I had more of an insurance, I had other things I could do to give me money. I wasn't feeling the pressure coming from trying to maintain a name, maintain a status, and still be that celebrity that I was turning into, you know. And that also helped me as a person to always keep a plan B on the side. So I might sit down here as an actor, I'm known as an actor, but I have over 5 other businesses out there, you know. I don't try to flaunt them all the time, but they are generating income on the other side. So even if I stay without getting work, I'm good, you know, and I'm able to carry the celebrity lifestyle, which is very expensive, because I have other things that sustain me, that were able to sustain me to the point where I was able to start getting good pay. So with the name I've been able to build for myself and God's grace, I'm earning very well in the industry now. And once you start earning well in the industry, you're okay, you're good. You know, Nollywood alone can take care of you. The money you make from Nollywood can take care of you. But like I always advise people, try to have something doing on the side, so that you don't get the pressure of trying to live a lifestyle that's above your means while trying to get to that place, you know. So that helped me, and that has still been a helping grace to date.